Hey guys, how's everyone doing? And welcome back to my channel. I just got off another ferry, and that ferry went from Sultry Bay over to Earl's Cove. And I'll have to take one more ferry from Landale over to Horseshoe Bay in Vancouver. And from there, I'm probably gonna head up towards Squamish, somewhere around there. So I'm just going to head down the highway. I'm going to go to a town called Gibsons, British Columbia. So if any of you grew up watching TV in the 70s, you might know of Gibsons, British Columbia. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a restaurant there, if it's still open. I hope it's open. I'm not too sure because of the pandemic and that. But if it's open, I'm going to go in for a coffee, and it's called Molly's Reach. Now, that might sound familiar to some of yous, but I guess maybe others wouldn't have a clue what I'm talking about. But if you grew up in the 70s, more than likely, you probably watched the Beachcombers. The Beachcombers went on for, I think it was 19 years. 19 years in a row. Wow, that's a long time. I think it was one of the longest Canadian shows at the time. But the Beachcombers, and I grew up watching it. Okay, so I have a little story for you. It was about I think 19 years ago. It was Christmas, and I thought I'd go out to Vancouver Island to Nanaimo to go visit my parents. So I booked a flight from, this is when I was living in Calgary. I booked a flight from Calgary to Vancouver, and I had to book another flight from Vancouver over to Nanaimo, and I had to book a seaplane. And there's one seaplane, or there's one airline company that was working Christmas Day. So anyway, I phoned them up and I booked a flight with him to go over from Vancouver Airport over to Nanaimo. So anyway, I'm down at the docks there, and where the seaplanes that come in, and I'm walking on the docks, and I'm looking at these other seaplanes that are there, and really nice planes. And I've never been on a seaplane before. Been on a lot of planes, but never a seaplane. But these are like 12-seaters, 15-seaters, something like that, and they're really nice. I'm thinking, wow, this is going to be cool. I'm going to fly over one of these things, and it's going to be nice. But I had about an hour wait. And in about an hour, this plane comes flying in, a seaplane, and he lands on the water, and he turns around, he pulls up to the dock, and it's a fairly old plane. So I'm thinking, well, geez, I hope that's not my plane. It's like, wow, is it going to make it? But anyway, the captain stepped out, and that was my plane. So anyway, I didn't say anything or that, but like, when I mean old, I mean like it was actually from like the 70s or the 60s. It was an old plane. So we pack up my luggage on the plane and that, and we're flying, and he's telling me about the plane. And I guess him and his wife just started the company. He was saying that's why they were working on Christmas. But they just started the company, and I don't know, something like about 6 months ago, before that, I think he was saying that they bought the plane. And I think he said he bought it at an auction, if I remember right. But apparently, and I didn't see any reason for him to lie, but apparently that was the plane from the Beachcombers. And I thought, wow, this is pretty cool, since I grew up watching the Beachcombers. So I thought that was really cool. So apparently I had a flight in the plane that they used to use on the Beachcombers. And I haven't watched any episodes, and I've always wanted to watch an episode, see if I could see that plane. But if I remember, I think I remember the plane. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm going to have to watch one of the episodes to see if I can see that plane. So that's just a little tidbit story I wanted to let you guys know. But I'm going to go to the restaurant, and if it's open, I'm going to go in for a coffee and maybe a sandwich. So why don't you guys follow along, and let's check this place out. So guys, I'm here in Gibson's Landing, and check what I found. It's the original boat from the Beachcombers. How cool is that? That's awesome. Molly's Reach is just over here. I'm gonna go check that out, but I think first I'm gonna go down to the harbor. Just down from Molly's Reach, there's a harbor there. So I think I'm gonna go pay that a visit, and then I'm gonna head into Molly's Reach. You guys gotta check this out. This is actually a really big marina. But that place right there and that place right there, they're floating houses. I'm just down beside the dock here, underneath it or so. But check the view out from just outside the harbor here. Wow, this is a beautiful little town. Yeah, anybody want a place to go? This is a nice little town here. Check these places out. So cool. Right, can you see these? Let's see if I can brighten it up some. But wow. Like, check this one out. Actually, somebody just got off of that one. And then this one, you see that's the bedroom there. You got the kitchen table. This is pretty awesome, man. Okay guys, I'm just gonna go into Molly's Reach. I'm gonna grab a coffee, maybe a sandwich, but we'll take a look around. Okay, just coming from Molly's Reach. It's only open from Wednesday till Sunday. And today's Tuesday. So I missed it by a day. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed Molly's Reach there wasn't open. That's too bad. I was really looking forward on going inside. But I'm just heading down to the ferry here now in Landon, or Landale. And that's going to take me over, window up. And that's going to take me over to Horseshoe Bay. So once I get over to the mainland, I'm going to head up towards Squamish. See what I can find up there. But I'm just going to hop on the ferry here and we'll get back to you guys. Guys, I'm just outside of Squamish on the Squamish Valley Forestry Service Road. Just looking for a spot to camp for the night. And yeah, it was kind of too bad that we weren't able to get into Molly's Reach there. That would have been pretty cool. So I just want to thank you guys for following along and watching the video. And remember, leave a comment below. Let me know what you want to see in the next video. And as usual, my name's Darryl. This is VanMountain VanLife. I don't know where I'm going to go next, but I hope to see you on the back roads.